Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space. You know, you're fabulous folk. Give me a second. Wonderful that it's just Saturday. Just Saturday. Did you know that when you do something on a Friday night, Friday afternoon, whatever, and you take that for yourself, you know what the other days feel like? It feels like an extended weekend, doesn't it? Holy smokes. Crazy. Now, I gotta tell you. I didn't really know what I was going to label this thing. In fact, let me just bump up the light here. Okay. But I know that today it feels like a refresher. And with that, I remembered on my LinkedIn when I updated my resume, just kind of updated my stats just a bit. Didn't make anything huge, like I didn't like echo through the grapevine, nothing like that. Just, you know, just put my cards right there. I labeled it as a refresher. I did. And so they said, well, automatically that pertains to the Ace of Cups. So that was the second part of that. And I almost, like, I was finagling with my right hand. I almost didn't catch the card, but I caught the right one that I was supposed to, because left hand was the Three of Wands in reverse. That is, the ships are here. They have arrived. The left side is the Seven of Pentacles in reversal. That's cha-ching. That is jackpot here. This is non-taxable is what they're saying. Because when you hit the jackpot, you have to go to a certain location or something like that. You have to go to a certain window. And then you have to like write out the form or whatever to have part of that taxed. That's what I kind of remember in hearsay. And so this is something that's long overdue. This is like retroactive pay. This is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is the harvest. I was trying to find out like what is it, like the single word that we use, and it's the harvest. And it's a good one at that. It's here. Abundance has always been apparent, but now it's like it's the cha-ching part. So I guess the taxable part of it was having to get to this part, getting to this like time frame, snapshot, storyboard. Here we are. So therefore, when we say non-taxable, we're saying that moving forward, like in collecting this, I've already prepaid the taxes. Because taxes are a man-made liability. And with that, I've already had my fair share. So that's what this indicates here. Yep, the exchange is about to drop, about to happen. Bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody else has invested in me. I don't even know who that is, but it's clearly something that's, a decision has been made. 10 of Wands. Oh yeah, definitely. Top of the deck, King of Cups. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I was like moving through, and what's behind that is the Judgment card for sure. Like angrily announcing, you know, this is something that's firm. This decision is firm. Like, you see, the Chariot is like peeking right behind it in reverse. So something like It's almost like the owner or the CEO or some big person um, decided to make a like quick visit, okay, unannounced. Said, whoever the fuck has a problem with this has a problem. That's their problem, okay? Because nobody should have any input to mine. That's what that is. So something is firmly being decided here. This is a true angel, you see, because there's multi-wings on this person. So it's a higher ranking angel here. Anyway, but this is like, you know, the sad part of like having to do so much. And you know what the funny thing is that there's obviously like some kind of recordings or some, like there are watchers in on my situation. So I kind of feel bad when I have to withhold my energy and draw back my energy and do what everybody like what basically everybody else does, and definitely what is shown by leadership. So like I feel bad if I have to, if like uh, I try not to feel bad because I'm like, what are they going to do? Like, it's either uh, like I consume my time accordingly, and it's of more value than them, you know, wasting it away on some bullshit. So, um, and it's not for the company, it's not for the whole, it's not for the community, it's just for themselves. So, um, oh, that's what I was gonna say. The last thing I said about like I did like a whole wall of maps. Okay. I redid it so it'd look more professional when we would have visitors come over. And just like if we and just planning for the future when we're moving from here to there, like it's just easy transportability, and it gives it a crisp look rather than like dog-eared and crinkled up like rain just splattered all over it. And you know, that's what it used to be before with scotch tape and some like extra bullshit. Like, and it was inconsistent. I even when I went through that whole like the past 20 years, I did an audit on this stuff just because like I felt I was just like, might as well get it done right. And there were over 10 items that were misentered and items that were missing, and I was just like, what? What? Yeah, you've gone through over the past 10 years, being here for about 15 years, through 10 receptionists or whatever you call it, whatever you call my position. None of them took the incentive to get it done right or leave the place better than what they left it. Like, you don't, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. And when I did it, I was like, oh, I thought that there was going to be some kind of like acknowledgement for it. Like, oh, that's great. Where did you find the time for this, etc. And it's like, bullshit. I found it because you didn't like bring on X amount of meetings or whatever. I didn't have to deal with anybody else's leadership bullshit. It was so easy for me to do it. Um, and I got it done in like a day and a half, 20 years worth. What? So, so when they didn't say anything, like when they didn't say anything about it after I had mentioned something here, the day after, they're like, oh, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, and there was no praise, nothing like that. It was just like, can you just like it's not right. This part is not right. And I said, well, it is right because I can do that part, but it would be me wasting resources essentially because each month that goes by is connected to 2023. So it is correct. And he said, okay, well, why don't you just pin down this area? So he was defiant in giving praise. Number one, because he felt like so shot, like so targeted. And it was like, and he did it just to kind of to show like nothing is good enough. Anything that you do is just not good enough. Because all he had was some criticism towards like, oh, this part isn't correct or this part needs to be pinned down. And it's like, I was waiting for you to say something about it before I did that other part of it. So it was just that's how things are treated there. So I just thought it was very interesting with like, it was like a whole wall of maps, like head to toe. And then I was doing another time. I'm like, why not? I have more time. And I got halfway through and I was like, wait a minute, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to see whether or not my inputs are appreciated. And if not, you make with what you do, because there's no time. There's no. And so just left it at that. So you know what the new protocol is for this week now that the main boss is going to be traveling? Half bullshit, half business. He said, okay, the protocol for next week is you're going to ask, the person that I report to, you're going to ask her every single day, is there anything I can do for you? You're going to knock on her door. You're going to ask, hi, just checking in. Is there anything I can do for you? And these people work in dark magic. So when I propose myself willingly to ask and offer up anything I can do for you, I realize that. And so my plan is to collectively take all the messaging that was meant for me to reform the question based on the last meetings, etc. That they're so disgusting. It's so gross. The energy. My fellow readers know this. They know this because it's like they tapped into the energy. It's like foul. So I'm going to have to say, do you have any additional administrative things that you would like me to do? Are there any additional administrative duties you would like me to take care of today? Not anything. I want to teach my collective here that words mean a shit ton, okay? So, even with, you don't want to learn the hard way is what I want to tell you, okay? And so, that's me with the wall of maps. And, crud. They don't give a shit. So anyway, the other part of it is that what I've done, this is actually fire. This work that my inputs are fire. You know how I know that? Because judgment came through. Okay? I don't know. I saw, oh, that was just chariot right behind it in reverse. But what's swords in reverse right there? 9 of swords in reverse. I don't need to worry about ish. I don't need to worry about ish. And Freya is here. I learned that this is Archangel Michael in what we last discussed, but that's Freya leading. That's crazy. I didn't know this deck actually did, said, stuff about that kind of realm. Okay. So I thought it was just like a, what do you call it? An anime type of deck? I don't know. But in that last reading with like pulling all the lovers cards, in the post reading, like I just wanted to see how I was doing. There was yet another lovers card, and it was masculine on that one, representation. I was wondering like where was that one? But like there were so many already pulled. I'm shocked. All right, so a refresher. What do you want to say, my panel? 2 of Swords. It is blocked entry. Blocked. Meaning that it's, let me tell you, it's blocked entry. Like, you only get 1 chance here. Okay, this is like a single scan thing. The thing that I went to yesterday, I haven't been out in a long time. So when you do the scan thing, it's, after you scan it once, it's obviously you can't get entry again. Like you can't rescan it. Oh, I got it. What is it? 9:03 a.m. There's like a loud pitch, like a high pitched, ringing in my right ear. It was just like, just like that. They did confirm it. That yeah. So that's crazy. So I'm obviously let in, but to others, there's no tolerance, zero tolerance for bullshit. Yeah, definitely. That's so interesting. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Okay, so I haven't been out in a long time, so I almost didn't get in because of the, like, I'm used to like going to an amusement park or whatever, and then scanning the thing, and then it's like, you know, and then I can get through. Not like an automatic. Like, so maybe I moved too slowly, or I thought like the people didn't move in front of me, like they didn't move away for me to like push through. Anyway, I almost didn't get in. Almost didn't get in. Fuck. So that was full. Yeah, anyway, they wanted to say zero tolerance. What did it come through here? Two of Pentacles. This is quite a bit. Am I reading all of this? It's just Ace of Pentacles, and then the back area, which shows Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay, so this is actually like a work type of thing. Excuse me. Because of the balance that I was able to strike. Okay. A refresher. What do you want to tell me? A panel. What do you want to tell me, my panel? Oh, it's a death card, inverted. So, this is definitely a refresher. And who wants me to know it best? Anubis. Yeah, inverted. It's like with love. That's sweet. That's very sweet, actually. This actually wants to come through. Page of Wands in reverse. Judgment in reverse. The Chariot. The Lover's card. King of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of... the Strength card in reverse. And Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, you know what's happening? Judgment came through. Like me starting this thing. You want to start something? Judgment came through already. Okay, I started. I started the corrective action. I wrote it down, and then there's movement now by my kin energy. And you know what the takedown is? It's a very abusive boss like energy. You know how I know? Because they've been weakened. You see? Eight of Pentacles. I mean, eight of this is a Strength card in reversal. So a major thing that trumps this energy, like a major life event, has silenced this energy. You know how? With a everyday thing, like no struggles, like you're not going to, no, you're not going to have any, you're not going to create any further opposition. Telling this one. So this is energetics where it's obvious that the lion will trump the rabbit. It is obvious where this is what a major arcana, so a major life event. This is something that's far stronger than like this daily decision maker can do. So that's what's happening there. person trying to work me into like this fear mentality. It's crazy. A refresher. So that's refreshing. Yeah. Because that benefit is not just for me, but like my collective community there, whether or not they've done me wrong, it is a huge benefit. Like, have you, like, that is a politician where like they promise like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you, and oh, we're gonna live like this, and oh, you know, we're the best producing or whatever. So and then like the next year or whatever, people don't get raises, people don't get, you know, they get nothing. But you know what happened with that money? They took it. They took it. That's crazy, huh? Lies, 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 lies. So, you know, I'm the one that doesn't say shit to like promising people anything there. And I don't have to give them anything, but as a beneficial byproduct, because what I've done, because of things that are granted to me, they get to see the benefits of like, you know, like the contrast. So that'll be a refresher. That one. Knight of Pentacles and Five of Cups. So what do we do now? It's only a matter of time where people are going to get kicked out for sure. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. See? Look at that pentacle. It's going to be only a matter of time before we have to say goodbye to people. And I don't know if that's just mainly in my certain branch, or if that's extended on a network that are a bunch of bullshitters. They have high positions that should not, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total of 5 here that are shown. These are the people that pretended like they were your kin, because you're the 6th cup right here. And no, they're just like what is it? Washed out has-beens. That's what they're saying. Oh, that's a play on words. Washed out has-beens. For those that know where I work, that's pretty funny. That's what the divine is telling me. Like, do you think I planned that? Oh my god, that's crazy. Wheel of Fortune or Wheel of Fate in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse here. Talk about washed out has-beens. That's what's happening here. You see, like, yeah, so that's what's happening for them. Inversely, I get to have my best ass karma here. You know, this is just like the loading time spirit main boss here, the boss, the, what is it, conglomerate boss here, and watching out for my fate. Yeah. I don't need to always look at this externally. I can look at big boss energy as my own, you know, undercurrents. All right, bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups in reverse. It's coming through, coming through. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, no lacking while it's loading. That's what's happening. So the refresher is coming through. They show me, oh, yep, High Priestess right there. Okay, High Priestess. Oh my God, this is a double knowing. Okay, so when I picked it up like that, that means the High Priestess is on the inner part, okay, to verify this Hanged Man. This is knowing while you're suspended. So let me just sit here for a little bit further, like just stand here for a little bit further, and let me just see how things roll. But like, there's an ultimate inner knowing. You know what the boss tried to do? He tried to get into my energy, right? Again, right up in front of my desk. And he said, oh, so you're gonna go to lunch? He tried to like do some psychological bullshit to say that he's the Hierophant energy doing this in my cards. He tried to like say that, and you know, after he had left with his this is a download that I got like in the shower while trying to wash off some like bullshit energy, is that I told him I told him I was like, fuck off. You know, like as he walked away with his iced tea that dubs like, you go along with your like little pacifier that makes you think like it almost looks as though it's like whiskey or something, or like some hard alcohol like whiskey or rum or something like that. But you know, with the older that you get, the less you can dabble in stuff like that. So that's like the closest thing that makes him feel like closest to that, like the man. But as you know, in my Instagram stories, there was something about iced drinks and how it pacifies a lot of like anxiety. And there's something more detail to it, but that's exactly pertaining. Like he's stressed. He's pressed, he's stressed. Yes. And so he overdresses. All right. So what do you want to say? What is your takeaway, aka our takeaway? Now that I have my single viewers here. 14 temperance, 6 of swords in reverse, and the king of cups in reverse. So this is a calm where someone who abuses their energies, they're like being poured out. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's the king of cups being poured out. Tip me over and pour me out. Yeah, there's definitely some stress there. I don't know. I mean, we have alchemy here in temperance. It's upright. So I don't know if it's like, oh, I'm taking back the power. He's giving me that power. There's something about that there. This is strange. I mean, there's also a king of cups behind the scenes that is very intuitive, like psychic intuitive, dragon energy intuitive. It's like holding afloat to a rite of passage. Oh my gosh, that's what that is, a rite of passage. Yeah. Shit. A rite of passage being the 6 of swords in reverse. I've never gotten this before. Like, it's chill. See? You see? Like, a rite of passage. That's exactly what it means. Holy smokes. Well, that's us. I mean, that's our energy. That's what they're saying. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what is my takeaway? Just mine. 10 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups, though. Dang. And 7 of Cups. It leads to so many more options. No more stressing. You can drop the load on that. Ace of Cups appears. Excellent. A refresher of many other options. This is actually the comeback energy almost. Like that. She has risen. You know, the 10 of Swords in reverse is like Phoenix energy. So the 10 of Wands in reverse energy is like, is just very similar to that. That's why we have like a resurrection point here, like the comeback. For sure. For sure, Tina. You got it. You got it. Excellent. Okay, that's it for now. That's it for now. Thanks so much for all donations provided in light and love, of light and love only. I call back all my power to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for refortification within me after the fact. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I think that's all that I gotta say. There's more, but like it's time to move forward. Okay. We've addressed what needs to be addressed for now. My meetings are productive. Oh, wow. That can happen. Yes, it can. All right. Upon closing the portals in these readings, I sent all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with the sequence of roll out in light and love, and close all portals in this reading.